It's something that even now as an adult I can look back on, and it definitely made me part of who I am.
For kids living with diabetes, summer camp can be so much more than fun and games.
This place is my second home.
It's a place where they can be themselves, build confidence, and learn life-changing skills to manage their health.
So they can come for 1 week, 2 weeks, the whole summer.
For several decades, Central Massachusetts has been home to 2 camps for kids and teens with diabetes. Jocelyn Camp in Charlton is for the boys.
LEP Joslin started the boys camp here.
And Clara Barton Camp, just 3 miles down the road in North Oxford, is for the girls.
Over there is the Clara Barton Birthplace Museum.
Endless activities stretch over the grounds, from mini golf to swimming and boating to volleyball. But here, kids aren't just winning on the basketball court. Executive Director Sadie Vivenzio says it's the teachable moments that leave a lasting impact.
They are always getting medical care, but it's more of a teachable moment. So as they're playing, there's somebody there with them, helping them if they're low or if they need to make any adjustments.
Each moment becomes a shared celebration among campers.
They make announcements like so-and-so made their first site change, and everyone erupts into raucous.
Julie Kozlowski was once one of those celebrated campers.
I came for 9 summers.
Diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when she was 3 years old, Julie found the Clara Barton Camp a safe space to just be a kid.
It gives you hope, and you get to watch other people doing the same thing you're doing.
Before coming to Clara Barton, she relied exclusively on her parents to help her with blood sugar checks and insulin injections.
So at camp, we sat in circles with oranges, and we would inject insulin into fruits just so we could learn how to do it. So it wasn't just sitting there, like a class lesson. It was a game that actually taught you how to do something. And I remember during my first year, I went home and I told my parents I wanted to do it.
In working on this show, we met a number of campers as well as their caretakers.
I think she's been amazingly independent in this, which is what we're trying to do. And that all started at Clara Barton Camp.
My daughter went last year for the first time. She was a little hesitant at first, but then she couldn't wait to go back.
Each sharing the same sentiment, independence gained and forever friendships formed.
The friends you meet, they stay with you because you have this one thing that you share in common. And it's such a powerful thing that you just stay connected.
Diabetics Staying Connected is one of the driving forces behind Type 1 Fitness in Norwell, Massachusetts.
We previously had Type 1 as a nonprofit, and we just did fundraising for Type 1 diabetes. We decided that we were going to open up a facility to do both.
The gym is operated by the nonprofit Type 1, a charity touching families all over the state.
What we do is we grant $1,000 scholarships to 10 high school seniors who are going on for additional education. We send kids to Western Mass to a Type 1 diabetes camp, boys and girls, and we work with Mass General toward a cure for Type 1 diabetes.
Even though this state-of-the-art facility has Type 1 in its name, it's open to anyone and everyone.
It's not just the gym, it's a community within a gym. It's not just the diabetics that I connect with here, it's the parents of diabetics, aunts, uncles, grandparents of diabetics my own age. It's all different types of people.
Jameson Howard was diagnosed with Type 1 diabetes at a young age. Now he's an athlete and a star baseball player getting ready to apply for college. He uses the gym with his family to help with training.
I'm just a normal kid, living a normal life, living my best life with this. It's something that I have learned to live with. I want to, really represent myself well for those people who are just diagnosed, reaching out to those people who do need help and, share my journey with them. And Tyson has done such a great job.
That Tyson is Tyson Sunnerberg. The co-founder of Type 1 Fitness is a diabetic himself, as well as a motivational voice for several in this community.
Nice.
He and his business partner, Paul Foti, run the day-to-day operations.
Exercise helps improve your insulin sensitivity. So the more you exercise, the better control you can have, the less insulin you need. Our main goal is to create healthy lifestyles for everybody.
With all of the information out there, Mary, a newly diagnosed diabetic,
it was scary. I had to have 3 IVs in me. My lips were so dry.
And her mom, Michelle, found the guidance and support they needed with the Type 1 team.
We came here, and that's how we ended up connecting with them. And then I signed her up, and I knew she wasn't going to really stick with it unless Mom joined. So then I joined the gym.
Families staying healthy with a community that understands.
All right, we're going again. Get ready. 20 seconds. Hold it.
And as part of Type 1's nonprofit, they support diabetics who need financial assistance for everything from access to insulin to rides to medical appointments.
And back to those camps, the Clara Barton camp and the Jocelyn camp during the pandemic teamed up to become a co-ed program. Well, starting this summer of 2025, they are going to separate, go their own ways. There will be a boys camp and there will be a girls camp.
Back to the way that it was. Very nice. Still ahead, reducing the risk of amputation with technology.